and we're here to do a video saying 2 questions we've been dying to ask each other. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's just get started.
What food, under any circumstances, would you not eat? I would never eat raw fish. Ever.
Nope.
Okay. Sushi, no matter what. No.
Okay.
Brussels sprouts for me, can't stand it. Nope, you can't give it to me.
I don't know. I don't think I can try any kind of animal tail, tongue. I'm just not on. I don't do tongue.
See, I agree.
Tails.
Yeah.
I don't do and no.
Yeah. I agree with Corey, but also peanut butter because I'm allergic.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I don't like
then
peanut
have
butter
something
either.
else. Puffer fish.
If you got a tattoo, what would it be? This is for everyone.
My first tattoo, I think, would be 3 Aphrodites behind my ear. My grandmother has it, and my cousin Destiny has it, and I really like it. If
I were to get a tattoo, it would probably be something that's heart related. Like I love the heart shape. I don't know what I would get specifically, but it has something to do with hearts.
I think maybe like some type of like branch thing, but like a cute little one. Like maybe even little like branch antler things. I think those are cute. And or probably a verse that means a lot to me. Yeah,
something like a flower or leaf or something that just continues to kind of like grow and grow, showing like growth over time. So that was something like that.
Okay.
What was your first impression of each other?
My first impression of Kyra was that she was out there. She was always wanting to say hi. She was happy. She was definitely smart. For Jayla, I thought at first she was shy because me and her were the only ones that would talk for a little bit because we were the new kids.
Yeah.
And then I realized that Jayla is a dork. And she laughs really high.
Oh yeah.
Really, really high. She could probably break a glass.
Okay.
Actually, I think that maybe like if she laughed high enough,
she could.
Yeah.
Jayla sneezes would break a glass.
For Corey, I thought she was the smart, artistic one that always kind of had a talent, like said, oh, we should do this. And when I saw her drawings, I thought she's really talented. So those are my opinions of what I thought about everybody when I first met them.
Okay.
For Daly, when I first met Daly, I was like, oh, okay, she seems kind of quirky and kind of goofy. I was like, this will add some like variety to the group, like some personality. And then Jayla, the first impression, Jayla was like super like sheltered and reserved and quiet. And then once I got to know her, I'm like, yeah, she's crazy. And then Corian was also super reserved, and that's still true. Like she's still like super reserved and quiet, and she has this like they said super artistic ability, and she also intelligent. So yeah.
Well, my first impression of Daly, like she was very bold. She wasn't afraid to like of what other people thought, and I really like that about her. So she's always ready to do what is right, and no matter what. Kyra, she was just like super like. She seemed happy and like very kind, especially when you first like. Well, she's always kind, but when you meet her, right? But when you first meet her, like she's not afraid to introduce herself, and she's just like chill and like awesome, possum, awesome. And then Corey, when I first met her, she seemed like super reserved and she looked kind of stern, but like I could tell like she seemed like a nice person. And so like when I first met her, it was kind of awkward because we were both just sitting there at this bench, but then we came to know her. Yeah. And then it was Awesome Possum. And
the Awesome Possum?
It's nice saying. Anyways, okay. And she's really artistic, like Daly was saying, and like she's also bold.
My first impression of Daly was that, you know, yeah, she was a little quirky, and I wasn't really used to like her personality because we didn't really have any like quirky people. My first impression of Kyra was like, okay, so it was 6th grade, and we were doing like prayer with each other, and then I kind of felt bad with her because she had to pray with the teacher, and like everybody else was praying with like students, and then I was just like, I felt bad for her.
Dang, awful moment, bro.
Yeah, I was like, she's alone. And then my first opinion of Jayla, I was like, oh, she seems nice, but this quiet girl, I want her to sit next to me in like science class and everything, and like she eventually did, and I thought she was like really quiet. Who did Jayla inherit her crazy personality from, her mom or her dad?
Okay. Well, I'd probably say my mom, because, like, we both go through, like, this delirious stage when it's late, and, like, she'll start, like, just laughing, like, legit laughing.
I can actually see it. I see her mom.
Yeah.
What food best describes each other's personalities?
Well,
I got one for Jayla, like off the rip. For Jayla, I would say popcorn, and because you know, popcorn starts off as kernels, and it's like shells, and it's like super, you know, small. And then as the duration of the time in the microwave, it gets bigger and it pops and it like opens up. And I feel like that's Jayla. Like she was super reserved, and then she just started popping off, going crazy. So yeah.
That's absolutely.
Everybody else?
Corey is kind of similar to me because we're both like reserved and chill. So let me see, food that's like represents like chill.
Between the both of them, Corey and Kyra, I'd probably say ice cream. Not because they're cold people, but like it's like a refreshing. This is gonna be weird, but like you get like it's chill, but then it also like is
It's refreshing.
yeah. So
I see what
something
you
like
mean.
that.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is weird.
I
I
get
can't
you.
say
Looking
that
at you
because
like
it is
crazy.
like,
But I get you.
All right then.
I think for Kyra and Koya do the same. For Jayla, I mean, I think that she might be I know. This is just because we had it tonight, s'mores. Because it's so sugary.
I was gonna say like something like sugar.
Something
Like,
so
the more you have it, the like higher you get.
We had these
Like not
huge,
high, but you know high.
we had these huge marshmallows, and that's just a big thing of sugar plus chocolate. I just think that sugar on sugar, it just matches Jayla because she can be so hyper. It's just she's a s'more.
For daily, I don't know, like jelly beans, because like there's so much different ones, and it's such a like variety, and they're all like really sweet, and like they just hit you. And I think that like matches daily. For Kyra, I don't know, I'd maybe go with like some type of like sophisticated dessert type thing, like I don't know, like chocolate dipped strawberry or something like that, because it's just so like I don't know, refined, like sweet, and like the things like bounce off each other well. And for her, like something, like probably cake, like frosting covered cake. The more like you eat it, the more like sugar high you get.
Yeah,
for daily, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of Corey and be like Starburst.
Oh, I love Starburst.
Yeah. So Starburst because they're like so good, and then they'll be like burst, and then
and then they'll be like burst.
Yeah, bruh.
Next question: what was your favorite school year at FCS and why? My favorite school year at FCS was probably 7th grade year because that's when this group like formed together. Because Jayla came and Daly, and then we had Mara too, so that kind of formed our group together. And also, it was like a new experience because our school was divided, so we got to move to the side with the older kids. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say 8th grade because 7th grade it was awesome possum, but 8th grade I feel like we all knew each other more, so it was more of a connection. 7th grade is like we were all still trying to get together as a group.
8th grade we started.
So yeah.
I'm gonna piggy off of Jayla's because I agree. 7th year was kind of hard for me because I had just moved here and I literally legit know no one. So I'm gonna say 8th grade because we knew everyone. We started hanging out more, going to each other's houses, and also just some people from 6th grade came back. So it was like a kind of reunion kind of thing, and it made things more fun and interesting. And I also liked it because there was no finals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd have to say 8th grade year because it was. I just felt. I just like the older Korean. Like the more progress that I get, the better. But like, because I was kind of. Yeah, we're kind of more together.
There goes the papers.
Okay, y'all. All right, y'all.
Gosh,
Corey, have you ever
Get back.
owned a pet?
Yes, actually. Oh my gosh, what was the name? Okay, it was a dog, and it was when I was in the 2nd grade. We only had the dog for a week, but his name started with a K. I had to give it away back to the people because we didn't give it enough time. But I do wish we had. Actually, no. I also had pet fish. What is your funniest memory?
You've had a lot of funny memories together.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. There's so many I can't even
Oh,
recall.
okay, I can remember one funny one. So, okay, so Karen and I, it was 7th, 8th grade, 8th grade maybe? Okay, so we were outside, and I was like, so Jayla was sitting down on like the railways that they have.
Oh,
And so she was sitting like, you know, like two legs off, and then I was pulling her, and then she put one leg over to get a better like hold on like, you know, the bar so she wouldn't fall off. But that ended up hurting more than she thought it would, and it was painful for her, and she made this squeal sound.
Oh my god.
I was dying.
Yeah, so I basically just went like this.
Yeah, so
on the- like that.
It was hilarious too.
it was, yeah, it was funny. It was really
I
funny.
remember that.
One that I think was really funny is at my old school. I was swinging on the swing,
Oh,
and they were like, my friend Kelly, she was like, sing, and then I was like, no, and I moved my hand on the swing, and I completely like fell and tried to fall. I mean,
Yeah.
I tried to save
Oh, you
myself,
tried to fall, alright then.
and then flipped, kind of. I didn't flip, but
Yeah, that video's on YouTube too. So.
yeah, maybe I'll check it.
Wait, it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I've
didn't see
seen that. It's like a funny.
I need to
It's
see
called
this.
Jayla Hits the High Note or something like that.
Mhm.
She's like squealing like
We will
normal.
put a link down below. We'll put a link down below to that video. One funny moment was, I mean, it's one of them. Was in 9th grade when I had pink eye, but I had cleaned everything off, and it was like 2 weeks after, and we were in digital arts, and I was talking to my friend Mara about how I had pink eye, and my friend David was holding, was like touching my laptop, and he completely freaked out. Like, was like, yeah. It was hilarious. Just the way he was like freaking out. It was really funny to me.
Okay. Is that so? Do you have one?
Yeah, I just thought about one. So, every year at FCS we have this annual trip where we go to the beach with Dega Bay usually. And 2 years ago, 2014, it was like 6 of us in the car. It was me, Jayla, Daly, Mara, and who else? Sarah Naima. And we went to the Starbucks drive-thru. And the first response, the lady got on the intercom and she said,
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's sing them. Okay.
oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Starbucks. How we doing?
And we were all like thrown off. We were like, all right, I guess we're doing okay. And then we went on ordering, and then Jayla, of course, has to be super complicated.
Mara's mom was like, we're
"Did
just
you
gonna
get
go
that?"
inside.
And she's like, no. And she's like, could you come inside? And then we were like, bruh. And then the rest of us had to go inside and order our drinks because
And
of
we
the
had to
video.
literally get everybody out of the van and everybody back in the van.
Yep. All right. Last question, y'all.
Okay. Who inspires you the most?
Jesus.
Exactly. That's what I was going with.
Jeez.
Like he's the
Someone
ultimate.
who's here, like
role
a
model.
parent, or someone who's raised
Oh,
you.
earthly person.
Okay.
Probably my parents. I mean, because they've been the ones raising me for all my life, so I've only been looking up to them primarily for like everything as my role model. So
I'd probably say my parents being the first, but also my grandma. So my grandma inspired me. Like, she would help us with our homework. She's determined. I mean, she's 75 now. She has cancer, but she still keeps going. Like, she's going. Like, she'll clean, she'll do laundry, and she's sick. And she'll always say that. Like, we always have to like triple check when she's sick. We have to make sure that she's not lying, saying she's okay, because she's so determined.
Mine would be my mom and dad. My mom, because she's always out and about, she doesn't let anything slow her down, like Dave was saying about her grandma. And then my dad, because he's always like looking for new things, and he's always like, he's like an entrepreneur.
Yeah, definitely my mom. She's really caring, and like she has a lot of inner strength, and she's very determined. I also think Bethany Hamilton, like she's a really good role model, and she's just a great person to look up to as someone who follows Christ. She just each church she brings glory to God, and she's just a very beautiful person, and she does what she loves and doesn't let a shark in her arm stop. Doesn't let a shark in her arm stop her. Those are all the questions. If you haven't subscribed yet,
Please go subscribe.
And make sure you like the video.
Word out. Hey. Hey guys, it's Amy Live.
Oh my gosh.
Major killer.
No. We don't need you to get out of here.
Hey guys, it's Amy. Hi. Which is, you know, raw fish, because highly dead. I don't know what to say, y'all. There's just stuff.
That's it. Okay.
I have to get it.
Okay. Oh, we have to do each other?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were doing ourselves.
no, we didn't do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Best
that's extra.
personality.
Extra.
Okay. Kayla, just keep it rolling.
We keep it rolling.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
Bro, you don't even know the lyrics. Anyways.
No, it's like they see me rolling.
Okay, anyways.
They hating.
Here's my foot.
Okay. Ooh, Daily. No, why?
And we're here today to do a. Continue off the